Those guys just came out of the oven. I'm just going to take them out now, put them on a cooling rack to cool down. Enjoy me some muffins with my coffee. Guys, it's Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure to have you guys here in the kitchen with me. Today we're doing something diabetic friendly. That's right, you heard me right. Diabetic friendly mango ginger muffins. Now here's the thing, and it's very important, down in the description there I'm going to have all the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. Go through them and make sure they are friendly to whatever strict dietary rules you play by when it comes to desserts. Now, it is diabetic friendly, as I said, in general, but do take time to read through the ingredients. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Let's make us some diabetic friendly ginger mango muffin. I'm going to work with the wet ingredients first, and I'm going to go in with some sour cream. Let's give that a good mix. Then I've got some freshly grated orange zest in here, some pureed mango and ginger. Just go all of it out. The lovely color we're already getting in here. Already looking wicked, you know. Some vanilla. And all of the ingredients that I use here today, it will be down in the bottom here of the video. You'll see all those ingredients in there. Some molasses. Gotta love how sticky molasses is. Some melted butter. Let's go ahead and get all that off the spoon there. Push that around. With that vanilla, the ginger, the mango, this thing already smelling wicked. And we're gonna go in with a couple eggs. It's probably a good idea to break your eggs in a separate bowl before you add it to here, just in the event any sort of shell or anything in there, you can easily fish out the shell from that rather than in here. And all you want to do now is just give this a good whisk before we add it to the wet ingredients. Working the dry ingredients now, so I've got almond flour in here as well as coconut flour. I'm just going to whisk that around. And we're going to go in with some baking powder, some baking soda, salt, and this is what I have here, Splenda. We're using Splenda today, and 3/4 cup of the granulated type, so it measures cup for cup as you would normally when you're baking. And all we're going to do is really mix that around. We want to incorporate everything in here nicely. After which, we're just going to go in now with the wet ingredients. Give that a quick spin before we go in here with it. Get it all in there. I can tell you how nice that ginger. Oh boy, I love me some ginger. So then all we're going to do now is mix that around. And as you mix this around, you can preheat your oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And you just really want to work this in until you've got a nice batter going. I'm going to switch over to a spatula at this point. Because we used almond flour and coconut flour, the batter will be fairly dry, so don't worry about that. The important thing now is to get your muffin tray, and either you would use some baking spray on there, or in my case I'm going to be using some muffin cups. All you would do then is divide the batter equally into the 12 holes in the muffin pan. And this part is totally optional, but I've got me some chopped up pistachios. I'm just going to top it. Just trying to pat it down a little bit. Gently pat it down. And then stick it in the oven, 375 for about 16 to 18 minutes or so, and these bad boys will be ready. Diabetic friendly. I mean to say, it's going to be packed with flavor from that ginger, from that mango. We've got a lovely topping of the pistachios on there. Man, you're looking for something really wicked. This is it. Look at these beautiful. I mean to say, the kitchen smelling nice too. You know, they're just chilling there, cooling out. You gotta let them cool, you know. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure to have you guys here in the kitchen with me. Remember to go through the ingredient list down below. Make sure, if you're on a strict diet, take a peep in there, make sure it's good for you. But again, it is diabetic friendly, and it is one of the most delicious ginger mango muffins you'll have. Check out the website, CaribbeanPot.com, and do tell your friends, man. Share what we're doing. Have a good one.